pretty early in the morning. Been up for about an hour now, and today kind of marks the very first day of actually living on the road. We're just gonna be doing an early morning cruise down Highway 2. I got a 7200 recently, and I just want to shoot with it. So that's what we're doing today. We're also going to talk about life a little. Highway 2. Those first shots there were using the 7200 f4. I bought that version because it's way smaller, easier to travel with than the 2.8 Mark II or the 2.8 Mark I. It's way cheaper, and it still has IS and all that built into it. 6:40 a.m. It's starting to get a little brighter. Gonna keep going with this guy. So as you know, I was supposed to go to Alaska. That fell through. I talked a little on that on the previous video with Stroll and Finn. After that, I went with my friend Mason to Wyoming to meet up with this dude named Joe, who's one of my favorite photographers right now. We hung out for a few days, went swimming, had some fun. Oh, it's sick. Just found this view. Just gonna wait for those clouds to clear up a little bit. Wyoming was good, a little shorter than expected, but like I can't wait to go again and hang out with Joe and go explore Wyoming because it looked really sick. I really like this lens. For years I've just used mainly the 24-70 and usually complemented by a 35 Sigma, and I usually stick around that 24-35-ish range. Lately I've been shooting a lot of stuff at 50 millimeters. I've really enjoyed learning how to compose that, learn that focal length. I never shoot weddings, but I shot one recently and I was like, I should get a 70-200. I'd always rent one or borrow a 70-2 when I shot them. So I thought might as well buy one for this wedding and also just to have. This is really the first day I'm like using it how I would usually use it. I really like it. I'm so used to those wider focal lengths, and you know, I have to just like get out of my creative box and go forth and try different things, think differently. It's fun. It's a good creative exercise. And getting out of that box and that comfort zone is kind of what is going on this next season and why I'm living out of the Prius. And this is pretty much what we're traveling with this month. And there's gonna be a surfboard or two on top. I do wanna make a what I have in my car video at some point, but that's another video. But in short, I have sleeping bag, sleeping pad, camera gear, food / clothes in there, backpacking gear, cooler, water / random things, and yeah. Definitely wanna make a video more on like what I actually have in my car and show you how I'm living out of the Prius at some point, but that's for another day. This is like the dream right now. I'm pretty stoked to be back in Marty, the Prius. The Cruiser is actually up for sale. I'll put a Craigslist link in the description. Sad day, I know, but back to the topic of the video, getting out of your comfort zone and just what the hell am I doing this Prius thing. Wrote down some notes because I have a very scattered mind, so I'll probably just be looking at my phone a lot. So I've been moving around a lot the past year. I've had this sort of consistent inconsistency. Last summer I moved to Oregon and I said the vlogs are back, and then I made like 2 or 3 videos and that was that. A few months went by, I didn't really make any other videos, and then I moved to Hawaii in January. I made a few videos there. I wasn't really trying to vlog, and I really didn't do too much like actual photo, video work, stuff like that. I didn't do a ton of career work. I just chilled, I surfed, which is why I moved to Washington, because I just never got anything done. In Washington, I made the update video in May. I've been wanting to make videos, and you know, I did like the finance video and a few other like little vlogs here and there. But I don't know. It's just been this kind of lull of like, what am I doing? learning and all this stuff, and I think that's all part of the process, but I felt like I wasn't ever doing exactly what I wanted to be doing, and I also didn't really know what I wanted to be doing. And I feel a lot of the inconsistency. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I filmed an entire talking section in that car, and I just freaking rambled, and I just suck with words. I'm gonna stick to these notes that I just wrote moments ago. I'm just gonna plow through exactly what I'm trying to say and make this video short, to the point. Boom. We're just gonna straight shoot it here. I haven't really been shooting a ton. I haven't been traveling freely a ton, and both of which makes me really happy, and that's truly what I want to be doing. I love meeting folks, seeing new places, documenting, and taking photos, and I don't know why or what happened, but I just haven't been doing that the last while, which is stupid. This is what drives me, this is what gets me stoked, and this is what I'm going to be doing. In the short term, I'm doing the Prius thing. I'm not really sure for how long, but this is what I want to be doing. This month, I'm really just going to be like hiking and surfing and putting a focus on that, because that is exactly what I want to be shooting and doing and progressing at. I'm going to Canada this evening to do exactly that. Hike some and then go surf later this week, which will be documented. I have a current passion project I'm working on. I talked about it a little on my Instagram. It's with this artist named Gianna and her boyfriend Corey. I'm not going to get too into it. There'll definitely be more info about that. I'm really stoked on it, and it's definitely a project I've been wanting to work on. More video projects that I'm stoked on. I'm starting a podcast. Actually, I've already started a podcast. There's 3 episodes, and as of, I think yesterday, it actually got approved, and it's in the Apple system of podcast world. I haven't announced it yet, but here we are announcing it. It's official. I'll throw the link in the description. 3 episodes up. Check the description. Why the hell am I doing this? I listened to this podcast with Joe Rogan, and he's talking to a guy named Vinny Paz, who's a hip-hop artist. They talk about this concept of, those artists who have made a name for themselves and make a living off their art. Kudos to us, but it is our job to encourage those who are wanting to do the same thing and say like, hey, everyone in your life is telling you to go on this path, but don't be afraid to go the next lane over and go on that path, because I did it, they did it, he, she, we did it, and you can do it too, motherfucker. I would not be here today if it wasn't for the homie Dave Sproul. He's the first guy who's really, and also my dad, they're both the first people that were like, hey, we believe in you, you can do this, and here we are. And so I think as an artist, it is my job to continue to be that guy who puts out these vlogs and tries to inspire people in those ways of just freaking making their own path. At the end of the day, when I get that email or someone in the street comes up and talks to me and says what I've been doing, the photos or the vlogs I've created, has changed their life in some way, that's insane. And there's no high-paying job or high-profile client that'll ever come my way that'll be worth more and mean more to me than those moments and those interactions right there. Yeah. This is it. This is exactly what I want to be doing, and I try to live places and I'm never there because I want to be traveling. So the answer is obvious. I should probably just be traveling instead of wasting money on rent. A few videos ago, I was going down Santa Cruz and I put that update video out, and that feeling hasn't left. I love exploring, I love traveling, and I love meeting new people. That doesn't happen when I stay in one place much, and I end up thinking about plans and dreaming of traveling and not actually traveling, so I think the answer's pretty obvious. Photos, videos, stuff. That's why I'm sending it out of the Prius, and I am just amped. And this is the end of the video. Peace out, and I will see you